Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. This isn't a prayer. It's a message written in pain, sealed in fire. A letter from the darkest nights to the one who thought he had already won. Some battles are fought with weapons, others with words. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand. Straight up. Look who crawled back out of the dirt, yeah. Sub-zero pulse when I lock on my target, yeah. Devil on the left telling me to surrender. Free, step back, let the queen speak to the pretender. Highest in the sky, no elevator to your floor. You want my soul on a platter, close the door. I'm passing on your poison diamond cross upon my chest. Shining through the smog, put your kingdom to the test. You locked me in a cage, built a doubt and cold deceit. But I flipped every page, turned the panic to a beat. You thought you owned the Matrix, but the blueprint changed. It's lit. Yeah. It's lit. Yeah. Read the signature. Killer on a mission with a pen and a paper, severing the vapor of a demon. Got her screaming, looking at the ceiling, wondering if she's dreaming. You've been digging in my history, thinking you got a mystery, but misery is company. I drop you in the infantry. You tried to trap me in a prison of the metaphysical contradiction, but I'm back with a conviction and I'm breaking superstition. Syntax looking like an axe murderer to a crack. I'm a lyrical dragon. You step back. Put the armor on my shoulder, freezing colder than a polar bear. Lyricist with fire in the booth and I don't even care. Dragging you right back down to the bottom of the deep abyss. You never existed, get dismissed. Floating through the fire, we don't run, we stand and fight. Lucifer, your time is up. Drink the venom from the cup. From the dirt up to the stars, breaking down the iron bars. Now we driving supercars, leaving shadows in the dark. Yeah, it's over now. No weapon formed against me. Safe in the light. The sky is tearing at the seams. This is not a nightmare. It is the waking dawn. Hear the brass section screaming from the depths. Rise up against the void. Let the horns blow. Ready. Ready. Glitch in the system overload, yeah. Pushing past the limits on the dangerous road, yeah. Brass blaring like a judgment day call. Standing on the edge while the monoliths fall. Psychedelic vision twisting up my own perspective. Detective of the dark, finding every hidden objective. Golden crown tarnished with the weight of the throne. Ruling from the ashes of a world overthrown. Making speakers bleed out, turning all the whisper to a thunderous shout. Sanctus, Sanctus, rising from the deep. Digital destructor with a cluster of venom. Stepping in the venue when I'm letting loose a sentence. For the west, for the massacre, master of the atmosphere. Faster than a traveling wave of a phantom. Random acts of violence in the silence of the canyon. Companion of the thunder, pulling everyone asunder. Wonder how I survive under all the pressure and the plunder. Glitching through the matrix with the rhythmic precision. Making every cynic pay attention to the vision. Spreading out the shadow like a pair of broken wings. Great trap, pulsing through the apocalyptic sky. Watch the empire burn as the phoenixes fly. The sky is clear. Only dust remains. Game over. written in the blood of ancient kings. The prophecy cannot be undone. Hear the war drums beating from the underground. The ritual has begun.
Bow your head.
Bow your head.
March.
Yeah. Drums pounding in the chest, yeah. Putting all the false prophets to the ultimate test, yeah. Gregorian chants echoing from the high dome. Walking through the wasteland, looking for a home. Psychedelic bass lines vibrating the ground. Looking for a sanctuary where peace can be found. Bloodline running thick with the legacy of fire. Climbing up the ladder of a dark twisted spire. Heavy metal spirit in a trap beat shell. Escaping from the clutches of a personal hell.
Gloria chanting in the smoke.
Tribal drums beating faster.
Unleash.
Unleash. Prophecy unfolding like a scroll of retribution. Absolute solution for the pollution of the institution. Execution of the doubt, turning every shout into a route for the revolution. Resolution is absolute. Person truth the substitute. Institute an attribute of absolute astuteness. Rootless and ruthless. Truth is indisputable, mutable and suitable for making them immutable. Striking with lightning, igniting the frightening horizon. Rising above every eye that is spying. Tribal drums beating while the war choir screams. Shattering the borders of reality and dream. Bloodline prophecy echo in the night. Raise trap energy ready for the fight.
Prophecy fulfilled away.
Prophecy fulfilled. Within the walls of the Cathedral of Ashes, only the righteous survive the trial by fire. The pipe organ weeps for the damned. Can you smell the sulfur? Ring the bells. Open fire. Distorted pipe organ filling up the hall, yeah. Watching all the stained glass shatter and fall, yeah. Industrial bass rumbling deep in the chest, putting every single challenger to the test. Psychedelic haze blurring out the altar views,
Showing me the things
that they never told you. Cathedral of ashes where the sinners go to pray. Washing all their sins in a violent way. Heavy smoke rising from the burning pews. Nothing left to win and there's nothing left to lose.
DRC Red Day of Wrath.
Unleash the bass.
Unleash the bass. Unleash the bass.
Architect of agony, calamity is vanity. Humanity is losing its remaining bit of sanity. Standing in a sanctuary, legendary adversary. Dictionary definitions missing all the necessary vocabulary. Every error scary when the commentary is contrary. Arbitrary, stationary, adversary, mandatory. Directory of victory, history is mandatory. Crashing the chapel with hassle and tassel. Wrestling devils right out of their castle.
Pipe organ roaring while church bells ring.
Standing in the ashes where the dark choirs sing.
Raise trap energy shaking the stone.
Claiming the kingdom and taking the throne. The organ fades out.
Cathedrals in ruins.
Peace at last. sky is tearing at the seams. This is not a nightmare. It is the waking dawn. Hear the brass section screaming from the depths. Rise up against the void. Let the horns blow. Ready. Glitch in the system overload, yeah. Pushing past the limits on a dangerous road, yeah. Brass horns blaring like a judgment day call. Standing on the edge while the monolith falls. Psychedelic vision twisting out my own perspective. Detective of the dark, finding every hidden objective. Golden crown trying to strip the weight of the throne. Rolling from the ashes of a world overthrown. Heavy distortion making speakers bleed out. Turning all the whisper to a thunderous shout.
Sanctus, Sanctus, rising from the deep.
Boom. 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 Digital destructor with a cluster of venom. Stepping in the venue when I'm letting loose. The sentence in position. A quest for the ultimate essence. Master of the atmosphere. I master in the other phantom. Random acts of violence in the silence of the canyon. Companion of the thunder. Pulling everyone asunder. Wonder how I survived under all the pressure and the plunder.
Glitching through the matrix with the rhythmic precision. Making every cynic pay attention to the vision. Spreading out the shadow like a pair of broken wings.
Rage trap. Pulsing through the apocalyptic sky.
Watch the empire burn as the phoenixes fly.
The sky is clear. Only dust remains. Game over. Requiem for the fallen angels. The violins are crying tears of glass. Feel the vibrations shake the foundations of the earth. The end is a new beginning.
Bow down.
Strike. Staccato violence slices through the air, yeah. Looking at the wreckage and nobody cares, yeah. Heavy rate of weight drives battling the core. Walking past the ghost standing by the door. Psychopathic rhythm spinning out of control. Devil trying hard to take a piece of my soul. Spinning metal strings, building up the tension high. Watching all the stars burning in the black sky.
Requiem playing as the kingdom starts to sink. Standing right upon the precipice and the brink. Requiem eternal, eternal rest.
Violence screeching to a sudden halt. Just screaming for a healing from the ceiling, feeling like a villain on a mission with precision, making division and precision, cut the decision, vision of a prison, splitting light into a riot, quiet and the riders abiding, I try it, giant in the signs of defiance, a reliance, appliance to compliance, is a dying alliance, violence weeping while keeping the creeping demon from sleeping, leaping and peeping and reaping.
Requiem eternal, eternal rest. Rage trap, thunder transforming the form. Violence crying while 808 pound, shaking the universe down to the ground. The strings fade slow. The requiem ends. Silence reigns slow. The requiem ends.
underneath the crimson blood moon. The ritual reaches its peak.
Can you feel the ancient power shifting?
Do not look away.
Clap in rhythm.
Execute. Blood, 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 blood moon rising with a crimson hue, yeah. Doing what they said that we could never do, yeah. Keeping up the sacred pace, staring at the devil right into his face. Psychedelic trap beats, warping all the space, leaving every rival in a hopeless case. Gregory and Checker going into the night, turning all the darkness to a blinding light. Distorted 808s, hitting like a truck, relying on the skill and never on the luck.
Sanguine sets in his blood and ashes.
Hand claps echoing through the ritual circle.
Drop the beat. Drop the beat.
Ritualistic, cannibalistic, and mystical, statistical, analytical, political, pounding through the perimeter, diameter, a millimeter, killer on the kilometer, thermometer getting hotter.
Gregorian chants echoing under the moon. Racetrack ritual ending all too soon. Hand claps, rhythm keeping up the heavy beat, sweeping every challenger right off their feet.
The moon turns dark, ritual complete. Peace. Listen close to the echo in the valley. The garden is bleeding under a violet moon. Every ghost you buried is waking up tonight.
No forgiveness left in the shadows.
Hear the bells toll. Up the atmosphere, yeah. Walking through the fire with no sign of fear, yeah. Heavy chains rattling underneath the floor, kicking down the iron gates and locking up the door. Psychotic rhythm through the stereo speakers, hunting down the phantom while they playing with the seekers. Got the cathedral echoes in the back of my mind, leaving all the demons and the trauma behind. Neon lights flashing through the blood red rain, turning every single trauma into pure cocaine.
Ethereal rise from the ash.
Industrial machinery grinding in the dark.
Let it burn.
Running through the labyrinth of psychological terror, making every second error a mirror of a reflection and inception of the message, weaponizing every blessing, pressing down the gas pedal, heavy metal on the treble, rebel without a cause in the claws of the devil, revel in the chaos as the level starts to elevate. Template of a syndicate, eliminated syndicate is finished, watch the image get diminished, breaking every paradigm, crossing every warning line, shining like a diamond while I leave them all behind.
Walking through the storm and turning empires to ash.
Psych trap rhythm running deep in my veins,
breaking all the psychopathic sorrow and the chains. Shadows falling down.
silence in the garden.
Shadows falling down.
Silence in the garden. void sings a symphony of nothingness. Cello drones vibrating in the deep space. Listen to the silence before the storm. The abyss calls your name. Take a breath. Immerse.
Listening, cello drones humming in the air, yeah. Looking at the emptiness and finding it fair, yeah. Heavy sub shaking up the floor, opening the portal to another dimension door. Psychedelic haze floating in the stratosphere, stripping down the ego and erasing all the fear. Symphony of void playing in the background, searching for the signal where the truth can be found. Ethereal choir paths wrapping around the sound, putting all the demons underneath the underground. Lux eternal, light eternal.
Let it drop.
Let it drop.
That vacuum of velocity, curiosity, killing the entity, remedy for the enmity, synergy of serenity, telling me that the melody is a weaponry, enemy of the pedigree, energy in the pedigree of the synergy of the energy in a destiny, floating through the vacuum with momentum, spending every centum on the spectrum.
Rage trap rhythms leaving nothing undestroyed.
Rage trap rhythms leaving nothing undestroyed.
Stealing the rhythm and capturing soul.
The void is quiet. Upon the thrones of the damned, we sit in judgment. The opera house of hell opens its curtains. Hear the soprano pierce the dark air. There is no salvation here. Sound the horn. Execute. Singing in the dark, yeah. Leaving every enemy with a permanent mark, yeah. Synthetic grass stabs slicing through the beat, sweeping all the cowards right off of their feet. Psychedelic trap rhythm pounding in the head, walking through a graveyard full of the undead. Thrones of the damned sitting high on the hill, waiting for the moment when the blood starts to spill. Heavy sub bass rattling the iron gates, sealing up the verdict and accepting the fate.
In profundis clamavi crying out.
Drop the bass!
Suffering, governing, coming up, cover up, is plummeting and sputtering, muttering under the pressure of the messenger, measuring the treasure of the adversary, legendary inventory, mandatory territory, history is looking at the victory.
Storming the fortress with chorus and porous Taurus of Taurus. Above them like horror.